to the question 1. Question is, explain briefly the term of compound interest with an example. So the answer is, compound interest is the interest calculated on the initial principal and also on the accumulated interest of previous period. So for example, if you invest Rm1,000 ringgit at 5% annual interest compounded yearly, after 1 year, you will get Rm50 ringgit interest. In the second year, the interest is calculated on 1,050 ringgit, not just Rm1,000. So let's go to question 1b. So Kakak invested 20,000 in an investment scheme with 6.4% interest rate compounded monthly. After 5 years, she withdrew 2,500 ringgit. Then she continued to invest the remaining amount for another 3 years. So now we need to find how much money she will have at the end of the total investment period. So step 1, we use the compound interest formula, which is S equal P 1 plus K divide M MT. So we calculate how much the 2,000 grow in 5 years. So the given data is P equal to 20,000 ringgit, K is 6.4%, which is 0.064, M equal to 12 because compounded monthly, T is 5 years. So let's find the S. So we already know that 20,000 is P, and we have to say that S equal 20,000 bracket 1 plus 0.64 divided by 12 and power of 12 multiply 3. And we will get the answer is 27,519.15 cents. So for step 2 is we just gonna use the 27,519.50 cents minus 2,500, and we will get the answer is 25,019.15 cents. Step 3, we're just gonna use the same formula, which is S equal P 1 plus K divide M power of MT. So we're just gonna use this new principle, which is 25,090.50 1 plus 0.64 divided by 12 and power of 36. Answer is 30,299.50 cents.
Pauline deposit RMX into a savings account at 4.6% compound quarterly. After 5.5 years, the bank revised the rate to 5.3% compound every 6 months. If the accumulated amount in her saving account at the end of 10 years is 15,276 ringgit and 27 cents. Question 8. Calculate the initial deposit. Given S is equals to 15,276 and 27 cents, while K is 5.3%, which is 0.053, M equals to 2, T equals to 4.5, N equals to M times T, which is 2 times 4.5 equal to 9, and the I is K per M, which is 0.053 per 2. So we insert all the information given to the formula, which is S equals to 15,276 ringgit 27 cents, P times 1 plus 0.053 divided by 2 and power of 9. So we will get 15,276 ringgit and 27 cents equals to P times 1.265408022. So P equals to 15,276 ringgit 27 cents divided by 1.265408022. So the answer will be 12,072 ringgit and 21 cents. For the next, we will calculate the P1. So we use the same formula, which is S equals to P times 1 plus I and power of N. So given S equals to 12,072 ringgit and 21 cents, M equals to 4, T equals to 5.5, I equals to K divided by M, which is 0.046 divided by 4, K equals to 4.6%, which is 0.046, N equals to M times T, which is 4 times 5.5 equals to 22. So we will insert all the information to the formula. As we insert 12,072 ringgit and 21 cents equals to P times 1 plus 0.046 divided by 4 and the power of 22, and we will get 12,072 ringgit and 21 cent equals to P times 1.286025,311. P equals to 12,072 ringgit and 21 cents divided by 1.286025,311, and the final answer 9,387 ringgit and 23 cents. For question B is the total earned in the investment at the end of 10 years. We will use the formula, which is I equals to S minus P. So we insert the information given to the formula, which is 15,276 ringgit 27 cents minus 9,387 ringgit and 23 cents. Then we'll get the answer 5,889 ringgit and 4 cents. Question 3. Explain briefly on the term of annuity and its example. B. Mimi deposited RMX every month into an account that paid interest 6% compounded monthly. She aimed to have 18,000 ringgit in 5 years' time for her dream balcony renovation. How much should she have deposited each month to reach her goal? Question 1A is explain briefly on the term of annuity and its example. Amount of an annuity S equal to R big bracket and small bracket 1 plus I close bracket and power of n minus 1 per I and big bracket. Second formula is A equal to R big bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus I bracket. So S equal to amount of annuity, A equal to present of an annuity, R is the periodic payment of an annuity, K is rate, T is time, and M equal to total number of payment. For example, if you deposit RM 2,000 every month into a saving account for 5 years, that's an example of an annuity. Question B is Mimi deposited RMX every month into an account that paid interest 6% compounded monthly. She aimed to have 80,000 ringgit in 5 years' time for her dream balcony renovation. How much should she have deposited each month to reach her goal? Formula of this question is S equal to R bracket 1 plus I bracket power of n minus 1 per I. So then close the bracket. So S replace with 18,000 ringgit equal to R, and we must put the number of that question given in our formula. 80000 equal R bracket 1 plus 0.005 power of 16 minus 1 divided by 0.005. So then 1, so 80000 equal to R. Then we repeat the same formula, just put 1 which is in bracket 1.005 power of 16 minus 1 divided by 0.005. So 8000 equal to R 1.348 348,850 minus 1 divided by 0.005. Then 18,000 ringgit equal to R. In bracket, we put 348850 divided by 0.005. Then 18,000 ringgit equal to R. In bracket, 69.77. Then the final answer is R equal to 1146.63.
Let's continue with the question 4. A CMD house costing 5,367 in cash is purchased with 10% down payment. The remaining balance is to be paid through equal monthly installment of 2,303. The interest charge was 4.25% compounds monthly. So for the question 4A, calculate the number of equal payments required. For question 4B, if the buyer misses the first 3 monthly payment, how much must be paid in the 4th month to settle all outstanding arrears? For the question 4A, we use the formula A equal to R, bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus I, bracket negative N over I. For the loan amount, 450,330.30. Meanwhile, for the monthly payment, 2,303. The monthly interest rate is 0.003542. For the N is the number of months. That is what we're going to solve it. So let's continue. 450,330.30 equal to 2,303 bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus 0.0425 over 12 bracket minus N over 0.0425 over 12. So the first one, 450,330.30 divide 2303. After that, we will get 195.6407,295. That's number equal to 1 minus bracket 1.00354167 bracket minus N equal to 0.00854161. We can settle this problem with 195.6407,295 times 0.00854161, and then we will get 0.6925400886 equal to 1 minus bracket 1.00364167 bracket negative N. We can use log to settle this problem. Negative N equal to log bracket 0.30746999164 bracket over log bracket 1.008541667 bracket. We will get negative N equal to negative 333.59. But we need to round off the negative number became the positive number. So the final answer we will get N equal to 333.16. So we will continue with question 4B. The formula we can use to settle this question is S equal to R bracket 1 plus I bracket N minus 1 over I. So let's solve for this question. R equal to 2,303. Meanwhile, N equal to 4. I equal to K over M. And the M is 12. So we need to find S. S equal to 2,303 bracket 1 plus 0.0425 bracket minus 1 over 12 over bracket 0.0425 bracket over 12. So S equal to RM 2,261.05. So the final answer is the buyer must pay approximately RM 9,261.05 in the 4th month to settle all